Hello, good evening, everyone. How are you? Okay, hello, Jordan. Okay, review HSI. Okay, and 99889961. Okay, like and share. Okay, thank you. Okay, please help us to click a like, and also share this video lah, so we can get more viewers to tune in. Okay, because I know lah now the sentiment macam very indecisive, uncertainty. Okay, so retailers will feel no confident with the market, okay? But we still need to have some sense lah, okay? I need to keep watching and see any opportunity lah. Okay, so today content, let's warm up with the market outlook, which include the US market, oil, gold, cryptocurrency, and FBMK LCI. Follow with the stocks Q&A. Okay, let me know the stocks you want me to review and your intention, okay? Whether you're looking for a support, resistance, long term, short term, okay, or you already entered your average price, okay, so that I can give a better views lah, okay, based on the TA. Okay, and yeah, click a like, and also disclaimer, all our sharing is not a buy or sell recommendation or are just for education purposes. Okay, thank you, Lilian. Okay, like and share. Thank you. And Qi Yuan, okay, Mala off and UWC, okay, Jordan, review, Netgate and Tofu, no problem. Okay, so let's warm up first, warm up with the market outlook. Okay, so later take note, 1:30 lah, later 1:30 a.m. got the Fed power speech. Okay, I don't know whether this will be impactful or not lah, but also do take note lah. But this one should be tomorrow morning when we wake up, we see how it's going. Okay, so let's see Dow Jones first. So far, Monday until today, neutral lah. Okay, market actually they are just trading within the range. Okay, so pending to break below 40k or break above 40.7k. Okay, if they are able to break above 40.7k, we might see more upside. Probably they do have chance to fill the gap here or test the 200 MAs. Okay, which is somewhere around 42xxx already lah. Okay, so based on the last week recovery, I think they are still quite favored to the bull side. Okay, for the Dow Jones, so I'm seeing more rebound opportunity lah. Okay, so good evening, Chin. Okay, you how about the S&P? Okay, S&P these few days is more on neutral as well. Okay, Monday open gap up, tapi you can see Tuesday also a bit diam lah. For me is more on neutral, and today market, okay, for futures market, they open gap down CK, but at the moment it's more on neutral. So I would say as long as they are above 5,002, should be all right. Okay, so based on last week recovery, okay, they are going sideways now. So I think they still have chance to go up further lah. Okay, but we still need a confirmation. Okay, they need to break above, probably for instance, maybe they need to break above 5485. Okay, minimum 5485. If they can break through, then 5530, this is a resistance zone. Once they can clear, we may see 5750 or 5008. Okay, so how about the Nasdaq? Okay, also neutral. Monday and today are also neutral. But based on last week recovery, I think, okay, as long as they go sideways, they don't break below 18k, I would say the momentum, okay, still favor to the bull side. Okay, for short-term rebound lah. Okay, at the moment we can see last week they have a recovery, and at the moment market is more on neutral side. Okay, so maybe they are pending for something, go sideways, pending for some news lah. Okay, maybe Donald Trump or China things. Okay, at the moment, just now before we go live, I saw the news is quite okay. Okay, because China already say they are open to talks with the US lah. So I think market may react positively. Okay, tentatively lah. Okay, this is what I see. Okay, how about the oil price? Okay, oil price. Okay, beginning of April, they do break below $65. Okay, and last week you can see 9th of April. Okay, they do have a good recovery. Okay, but at the moment, okay, oil price is still in the sideways zone. So I think they are still forming some kind of a bullish momentum formation. Okay, so I think they still have potential to test the resistance, okay, which is somewhere around $65 or $67. Okay, so yeah, Yeah, anyhow, this was a support, right? Now turn into resistance. So take note. Okay, but you also can argue this is a bear flat lah. Okay, you also can argue lah. So if they break below, we may see more downside on the uh, oil price. Okay, but I based on last week recovery, I think they do have potential to push out further, maybe to test a resistance first, and only see whether they want to go through or not. Okay, so just now I also saw the news also. Okay, RON 97 tomorrow drop 10 cents. So I think yeah, now the price, the oil price drop. RON 97 also cheaper a little bit lah. Okay, so for those who like to pump RON 97, you can wait until I think tomorrow, if not mistaken. Okay, after the oil price, how about the gold price? Let me find. Okay, gold price at here. Okay, gold price is still very, very bullish. Okay, we can see previous week they have a three. You can say like, okay, this is so-called three white soldier, but for me it's a very bullish momentum. Okay, 3 days. Okay, pump up, then diam 2 days, and today another pump up. Okay, they already reached or they hit 3300 already. Okay, 3003. So one of the target from the Fibonacci. So I would say as long as they are above today's low lah, maybe it's here 3240. So long they are above 3240, gold remains super strong. Okay, so how about the crypto market? Okay, crypto market not really going anywhere. Okay, for the Bitcoin, you can see after they pump up, they just go sideways. Okay, not really going anywhere yet. So for them to make a comeback, at least they need to break above 88k. Then we only can see something. Otherwise, I would say they are more on sideways movement. Okay, same to Ethereum, not really have big movement. Okay, and overall they are, for Ethereum is quite disappointing. Okay, the movement overall they are still very weak. Okay, they are still very weak. Okay, so how about our FBMK LCI? So what we can see, our FBMK LCI recovered above the downtrend channel support. Okay, they do bounce up. Okay, but but what you can see from this chart they're not really able to go through the 20 MA lah. So for me, overall, they are not very strong. Okay, not very strong. So is it rebound over? Maybe. Okay, but subject to the US market lah. Okay, I would say. For me, I was expecting they might rebound out further, maybe to 1530 or 1540. Okay, but based on today, yeah, price session, I would say, and not that strong lah, not that strong. So tentatively, maybe take note on the immediate support. 1472 is their immediate support. Okay, stay above. Maybe they still might challenge to break above the 20 MA. Okay, because they have a gap here. Okay, they might come up to fill the gap. 1503 lah. Okay, so if they break below 1472, then I think not so strong. Okay, if they can go up, then we see whether they can clear above 1503 or not. Okay, so let's go for our stocks Q&A. So let me see. Not many people also. So help me to click like and also share. Okay, HSI. Okay, forgot about this. Okay, how is overall performance for HSI? In my opinion, they are still alright. Okay, they are still alright. Okay, last week they also have a recovery. So we can see Monday they open gap up, close higher. Tuesday and today more on come back down to fill the gap. Okay, because they have a mini gap here. Okay, so you can see last week, on Monday, they do have a breakout. Okay, this was a resistance, right? They break out, and today they come back down to fill the gap and get supported. So for me, I think it's still alright lah. So maybe we can use a 21k as their immediate support. So long they are above 21k, I think they still have a potential to fill the gap. Okay, probably 22500 lah. But yeah, on the waivers, also need to respect 22k lah. Respect 22k. But also do take note that 20 MA already crossed below 50 MA. So this also indicate that short term a little bit weak. Okay, this is what I see on the HSI. Okay, let's go for the Hong Kong market. Okay, Hong Kong stocks as well. Okay, 9988. Not that strong. Okay, not that strong. Let me see. Okay, they do have a gap down. even with the bounce up, they also gonna wash down a bit. Okay, not that strong doesn't mean that they turn into bearish. Okay, it doesn't mean that they turn into downtrend. Okay, just that in my opinion, what I think, just like previously, they also pump up, they wash down, sideways. Okay, so now they pump up, they wash down, maybe they will go sideways. Okay, just that this time they throw down very quickly. Okay, just do a gap down, then they already reach this level. Okay, previously last year they slowly sell down lah, then they about to go sideways. So from the structure point of view, I would say they also like repeating what happened last year. Okay, so this one sell down is faster lah. Then I think they might need some time, okay, to go sideways lah. Okay, so I would say as long as they are above 9150, I can say they are still in a good shape lah. Just that short term you need more patience lah, this one. Okay, how about the 9961? Okay, 9961 in my opinion not that great because okay, you can see they tested 200 MAs. So what happened recently? They do a gap down, rebound, not able to recover above the 200 MAs, continue to sell down. So for me, this one no longer that strong lah. Okay, I would prefer wait for more confirmation than baru boleh lah. Okay, if we base on the technical point of view, you can see this was a support, right? So now they break below, now they are at the resistance. So 10.450 is your immediate resistance. And if you look into the bigger pictures, this looks like a so-called a bit cacat punya head and shoulder lah. Okay. So for them to make a comeback, minimum need to go above and stay above 450. Okay. So maybe I need to put a higher level for them now. Okay. At least above 200 MAs 460 lah. Okay, so for these counters, I think the next few weeks or few days, okay, they need to go above 460 would be safer. Okay, stay above 460 days may happen. Okay, you can see previously they also break down below 200 MAs. Okay, but they managed to recover. Okay, they took, let me see it, how long they took. Below 200. Okay, this one is 1st of August until 26th of August. Okay, so 27. So they took about 1 month to make a recovery. So this time we see I prefer they come back up and retest, then we only try. Okay, otherwise this could be the end already. Okay, this could be. Okay, if they didn't come back, they might continue sell down and turn into downtrend. So we see any historical repeat. Okay, any chance for them to go back above 200 MAs. Okay, this is a 9961. Okay, how about the Mala off? Okay, Mala off, these counters actually they are below 200 MAs. Okay, as you can see, this is a test 200 MAs, managed to rebound, but not strong. Continue sell down, and recently break below 200 MAs. So considered as turning downtrend these counters. Okay, but one thing good on them is they are trying to defend badly. Okay, they are trying to defend 765, 745 badly. Okay, so you can see if we draw the line here, you can see all this while they are trying to defend this level. Okay, so maybe in short term they still have got the potential to bounce up further, and for them to make a recovery, I think they need to go back above 850. Okay, so based on recent structure, we can see they stress test 740, stress test against 740. So seems like short-term point of view, they do have chance to bounce up further. Okay, probably to 820 or 840 first. Okay, this is a resistance. Okay, so for me, tentatively is a short-term rebound opportunity only lah. For them to make a recovery, they need to go above 850. Baru ada chance lah. Okay, and if we zoom in, we can see actually these few days the volume is very low lah. 10, 11, 14, 15, and even today the volume is considered quite neutral. Okay, not much volumes. Okay, the last time they had high volume was on 7th of April, okay, with a so-called hammer like candle. So based on here, at least we can see they already stress test, got volume come into supported. Okay, price able to support 765, 780. So based on here, I think, yeah, as long as the market sentiment still alright, not too bad lah. I think they do have potential to bounce up further. Okay, just a temporary bounce due to they are still below 200 MAs. Okay, how about the UWC? Okay, still in the bad shape lah. Okay, UWC, you can see if you look into the, let me see if I want to delete all the lines. Okay, delete all lah. Okay, if you look in the bigger pictures, they already, okay, they in downtrend since 2022. Okay, they in downtrend since here. Okay, 2022. Okay, they kena sell down, rebound, no strength, 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 sell down. Okay, so today already 2025 lah, so I can say they already downtrend for almost 3 years already lah. Okay, so I haven't seen, okay, you can see the overall bigger trend, 3 years trend, they are still in a downtrend. Okay, so yeah, even go up only, okay, only consider a short-term rebound lah. Okay, let's zoom in, see how it's going. Okay, so we can see 7th of April until today, the average trading volumes, consider not too bad. Okay, consider the other volume lah. At maybe you can suspect they are doing some bottoming at this area. Okay, due to they in the sideway, and they do have a huge volume here. Okay, this also meaning that as long as they are above 150, people who bought in this zone, they are still not losing money. Okay, but if they break below 150, means whoever bought here, maybe they are doing distribution. Okay, so yeah, this volume definitely is not you and me can make it happen lah. So hopefully it's a accumulation. So hopefully 150 can get supported lah. Hopefully they don't close below 150. Okay, if they close below 150, tak cantik already lah. So yeah, due to this counter is still below 200 MAs, even they can bounce up. What we can see only for the temporarily, or we can say it's a short-term rebound only. So take note on the first resistance, which is somewhere around 1992 ringgit, because they have a gap here, 20 MA. So if able to break up above 186, okay, take note 2 ringgit is your immediate resistance. Okay, if they can clear, then maybe we can see under 200 MAs lah, which is somewhere around 250. Okay, MACD ada chance MACD tak ada chance. Okay, MACD tak begitu cantik. Okay, so maybe I can see if able to break above 2 ringgit, the ultimate goal for them is maybe I will see under 250 like that lah. So this one, if below 150, tak cantik already. Okay, how about the net gate? Net gate rebound habis Okay, so what we can see recently they have a gap down, right? So they tested 1 ringgit. Okay, the next day they open gap up, they test again 130. Okay, kena gap down again. Then the next day gap out again, test again 130. Okay, this also indicate that 130 become a strong resistance for net gate. Okay, these few days I think also not much strength lah, kena sell down a bit. Okay, so tentatively I see they are still weak and they need to break above 130 baru ada story. Otherwise they might just sideways within 1 ringgit to 130. Okay, and trend point of view, yeah, of course they are downtrend because they already break above 200 MAs. Okay, if speaking about the MACD, I would say, yeah, not too bad. Okay, not too bad. At least they are pointing up lah. Okay, but we still need to wait for the confirmation to break up. Okay, if not, yeah, I expect they might go sideways. Okay, so still worth to monitor. I think yes. Okay, I think yes. Just need more confirmation only lah. Okay, how about the tofu? Okay, Dofu, what we can see last Friday, they have a good breakout above 103. Okay, Monday, they also not bad. Monday, they managed to open gap up. Okay, but on Tuesday and today, what happened? They go back below 20 MA, which is at 107, and go below 103. Okay, closing price 102. Okay, for me is tak berapa cantik already lah. Okay, tak berapa cantik already. Okay, if you die still interested with them, 1 ringgit is your last defense already. But overall, I would say due to the candle on Monday, they have a huge volume here, but the next few days they macam kena profit take, kena sell down already. So I suspect they already escape on Monday lah. Okay, so next things is we see 1 ringgit level or if they can get supported, maybe ada sikit-sikit chance lah. Okay, but if they break below 1 ringgit, they might come back down 930 to fill the gap. Okay, SMRT game over let me see Hey, wrong country. Okay, this one. Game over not yet lah. Still, let me see where is my 875 my SL. Okay, game over not yet. Still fightable. Okay, due to okay, on this day when they pump up, they have a huge volume. Okay, on the next day, more on neutral lah. Volume boleh tahan saja lah. Not much and not little lah. Okay, considered boleh tahan. But today you can see it's a bearish candle, right? It's a considered quite bearish candle. But you can see the volume is very, very low. Okay, so I would say still ada a little bit hope. Okay, still ada hope due to the selling pressure is not that huge. Okay, only a small seller. Okay, you can see with such volume, consider a small seller come out only. Maybe no buyer come in to support the price. So only small seller just throw, and the volume is considered is very low. Okay, so I think it's still alright lah. So this one I would say maybe you can use a 880 as your last defense lah. Close below. Sorry lah, tak cantik already. Stay above. The game maybe is still on. Okay, and the hard resistance. Okay, proven already lah. 1 ringgit is their hard resistance. Okay, how about the Lee form? Okay, Lee form is I would say this is a super penny counters. Okay, which is very difficult for us to analyze based on the technical point of view. Okay, but I can give some comment based on the volumes lah. Yesterday and today's volume considered not too bad. Okay, and they do have a breakout. Okay, consider a breakout 145 or 150 lah, I can say. Okay, but these counters, if you see money game lah. Okay, what happened last year only they do a musical chair formation lah. Okay, every day you buy, I sell you, you sell me to push the price up. Okay, one day cannot tahan already, kena sell down, limit down, something like that lah. Okay, they erase all the gains just within 2 days, settle already. Okay, they build out the mountain take about 2 to 3 months to build out the uptrend settle 2 days. Okay, settle in 2 days. So I would say there will be a lot of victims at here. Okay, so any bounce up could be a potential opportunity for them to dispose, cut loss, reduce their losses, break even. So I would say the uptrend may not lasting lah. Okay, technical point of view, yeah, of course, these 2 days got volumes lah. So maybe they do have potential to push a little bit up. Okay, but if you just plan to go in, then I would say think first lah. Think first. T7 Global. Tak cantik leh ini. Sudah habis leh. Correct discounter so badly The chart is so bad. Okay. Important level 430 break already. Okay. So what you can see? Wow, gonna whack down, rebound. Okay, not strong lah this one. I would say don't take the risk. Okay, they have a huge volume on Monday, so maybe we can use a gap as a support to 6.0 lah, break below touch and take. But for me, yeah, of course, can avoid lah. Okay, how about the data break? No strength, cannot break up. Okay, as I mentioned before, data break, they need to break up 160, 155. Okay, but you can see lah, these Monday, sorry, this is not Monday. Monday here, Tuesday push up, Tuesday ada volumes, okay. But you can see when today's selling, the volume is higher than yesterday push out punya volumes. So this also indicate that there are a lot seller want to sell also lah. So this is not the first time, you can see. Similar story, also push up, ada volume, but the next day the selling pressure is more than the buying interest. Okay, so you can see they have tested multiple times, not able to clear. Okay, so this one I will say tentatively no game yet lah. Okay, no game yet. Okay, IFCA ada game ada chance No, I can say no. Can I say no? Okay, IFCA the game is off after January After January tak cantik already. Okay, last year is still fine. Okay, last year you can see they have a good uptrend. After that, they are more on retracement, go sideways. But you can see recent bounce up, no strength, unable to go through 70 cents. Okay, you can see they have a gap down here. Filled the gap, no strength already. Okay, come down. Okay, break 200 MAs. First warning. Okay, first warning when they break 200 MAs. Second warning when they break 50 cents. So you can see overall structure, they are in the bad shape. And indicator point of view, you can see 20 MA cross 200, 50 MA cross 200, 100 MA cross 200. Okay, nothing look good. Okay, nothing look good. So zoom in some more, you can see volume wise, tak begitu panjat lah. You can see when they sell down, push up, no strength, kena sell down. So if IFCA skip dulu lo, wait lo. TMC volume tak cukup, downtrend, right? This counters downtrend since actually big trend point of view. Let me see the bigger trend. Okay, their peak was before 2017. After 2017 April, they go downtrend already. Small uptrend in 2021. Another rally on 2024. Okay, let me delete all the lines and draw again. Yeah, memang 750 is their weakness, not able to clear. Okay, let me draw which line. Here is one of the 450. Okay, so 450 was a important support for them. Okay, 2020, 2021, 2022. Okay, strong support, also break down already. Okay, now you can see the trend is going down. Okay, still going down. Okay, the most, if we zoom in, the most what we can see is maybe a short-term pull up only lah. Okay, short-term pull up only. Volume not much lah, I would say. So let me draw here. Okay, they have a volume on 7th of April. So this turned into a support zone lah. Okay, today push up, but the volume not really follow. So for me, it's just maybe just a oversold. Market want to push up a little bit more. Okay, don't forget they have a gap here. So they also close to their immediate resistance 450. Okay, tak cantik lah this one. Okay, so EP, I would say yeah, your I mean the. Not really worth the risk lah. Okay, in my opinion, not so worth the risk. Okay, how about the Lee SK? Okay, Lee SK also break already below 200 MAs, right? So let me see what I can comment. They quite illiquid lah. Based on what I see on the chart, they are quite illiquid. But at least this slight better than TMT Live due to, okay, you can see they are started to go sideways. Okay, doesn't mean that they will go uptrend, but at least the selling pressure started to slow down. And they are trying to support it by 470 lah. Okay, so current price is 480, so it's quite close to the support. At least we can see they are trying to defend a 470 level. So support 1, 470, support 2, 440. But these counters still below 200 MAs. Downtrending lah. Okay, but at least if have to choose one, I think the SK looks slight better. Okay, but okay, also got the cons lah. Okay, means they looks like they might sideways for very long. Okay, I don't know how long they want go sideways. Or it could be few years or few months, also possible. Okay, how about the D next? Okay, D next no game yet leh, still weak leh. Okay, actually ever since they break below this level 330 already tak cantik already. Okay, this is a very crucial support they also break down. Okay, very tak cantik already. So recently also got a bounce up, but attract with a sell down. So for me is a tak cantik lah for this D next. Okay, so for them make a comeback, they need to minimum go above 260. Okay, they need to go above 260 baru ada wayang. Okay, otherwise a bit susah. Okay, how about the UUE? Okay, UUE at least they are doing bounce up. Volume wise, boleh tahan only lah, boleh tahan only. Okay, so take note they have a gap down on 7th of April. Okay, Monday lah, Black Monday. Okay, they open gap down, close low with a huge volumes. But you can see the next few days they managed to rebound it up. Okay, and today also got push up lah. Even though the volume is not very high volume, but I will say acceptable. Okay, I am expecting they might go back to fill the gap here, 605. Okay, so yeah, hopefully they can close above 605, then will be better for them. Okay, so yeah, but these counters also, oh yeah, I remember these counters already. Okay, I used to praise them, they have a good support here. Okay, but the following weeks they kena wash down. So now we see lah, if they can recover back above, means this fearful event was caused by external factor. Then now market back to normal, they back to normal as well. Okay, so hopefully they can go back above 605, then might be safe for them. Okay, how about the AWC? Also tak cantik. The rebound. Okay, Friday, Monday ada volume rebounded up. Okay, and Tuesday, Wednesday, the profit taking activities with low volume, I can say still acceptable. Okay, still acceptable. Okay, but overall they are still in a downtrend lah, right? So based on here, I will use Monday's low as the support lah. 630 would be the immediate and important support. Okay, if happen they can bounce up. Take note on the gap low. Okay, 7th of April punya gap they yet to fill. Okay, how about the Genetech? Genetech tak strong leh. Rejection on 10th of April and following almost this whole week also tak berapa strong lah. Okay, the only small support I can see here is a 960. Okay, but Genetech still very weak lah. If we zoom out, yeah, 2022 March onwards, they already broken down below 200 MAs. Just that they are more in the sideways zone. Okay, they sideways until 2024. They baru started to sell down further. So this one I would say overall they are still very weak. Okay, they are still weak lah. Okay, how about the MFCB? Okay, rebounding, momentum ada. Okay, already filled the gap. Okay, last Monday punya gap down, they already filled. So far 390 supported. So your support definitely is a 390. And 390, 369 is your S1, S2. And your resistance today closing consider boleh tahan now, okay? So your immediate resistance 410, 425. Okay, how about the MyEG? MyEG. Okay, MyEG also made a good recovery. We can see on 7th of April, they have a big sell down lah. Okay, most counters kena affected. Okay, but you can see the next few days, actually they are doing recovery quite well, especially not Monday, last Friday. They already erased the Monday losses, and on Monday they filled the gap and closed above. So for me, they done a very good job, which make the price go back above 875. Okay, so I think they might remain sideways lah. Okay, but good things is they already recovered. Okay, so they back to where they belongs. Okay, the sell down was due to the external factor, and now they recovered and go back where they belongs, and yeah, the story may continue sideways like that lah. So support 90 cents, 875, resistance 940, 960. Okay, so pending for them to break either way lah. Okay, how about the PPHB? Okay, PPHB. Okay, lucky thing. Okay, this is very weak lah. But lucky thing they have some volumes lah, especially on 4th, 7, 8, 9, and 10. They have volume supported. Okay, somewhere around 6 to 5. Okay, and Monday they have volume push up a little bit more to fill the gap. Okay, they are trying to fill the gap. So I would say still alright. Your important support is a 625, and your immediate support maybe is a 680 level. Okay, and your resistance 725, 755. Okay, Almas. Okay, made a good recovery. Okay, so what we can see, yeah, this is a sell down on 7th of April, and they sold all the way down until 9th of April. Recently, make a V-shaped recovery. Okay, actually they are consider quite close to where they belongs. Okay, and they make a good recovery above 200 MAs. Okay, which is good for them. So this one, as long as they are above 690, I would say still good. And next mission is to break above 780. Okay, once they can clear above 780, yeah, it's very good for them. Okay, so after this one, we go for the SKP resources. Wah, tak begitu strong leh. Today closing. Okay, what they want to do? Okay, actually for SKP resources, they already filled the gap. Okay, with today's volume, macam tak begitu betul leh. Okay, with such huge volumes, but they kena press down. Okay, so for me it's like I need to put a question mark. Okay, okay. So what we can see here. Okay, actually the whole day is normal until the closing price. I think the POT TOP theoretically opening closing price they make it close at the 80 cents. Okay, I'm not sure why they want to do for this. Okay, otherwise the closing price should be somewhere around 810 lah. Okay, but yeah, I think they have a huge seller on during the pre-close session, so that's why you can see they close at 80 cents with such a huge volumes. So for this case, I would say I will give them some buffer lah. Give them some buffer until 780. Okay, if the next day, okay, if tomorrow they can stay above 780, should be alright. Okay, but if they close below 780, then I think not so strong already. Okay, if they go below 780, not so strong already. Okay, how about the MSM? Okay, MSM, yeah, recovered. Okay, we can see 7th of April, they also gonna open gap down, right? So on 11th of April, they already filled the gap. So these few days more on neutral note lah. Okay, but at least, okay, from the structure point of view, you can see this is a support, right? But they kena break down due to the external factor. Now they go back above already. So for me, it's still alright. So for MSN, as long as they are above 105, should be alright. Okay, should be alright. So today closing price is a 113 ma, right? So you see lah, agak-agak, as long as above 105, should be alright. Okay, Peta, I don't know why. Okay, if speaking about the chances, yeah, thankfully they have volumes lah yesterday. Okay, chances ada lah, okay. Also come with the risk Okay, you bought at 110. Okay, so today closing price is 140 lah. So got gain a little bit. Plan to sell 215 20 cents can lah. Okay, 190220 lah. Okay, let me see 215. Okay, so based on here, what we can see previous pattern for Pertama, you can see when they push up, they also hit 20 cents, then they sell down. Okay, now also similar. They have such a huge volume pump out. Okay, so yeah, we don't know whether historical may repeat or not lah. Okay, for me the ultimate is a 20 cents level, but we don't know whether today today you can see this candle is like doji. Okay, DOJI. Okay, this also indicate that market take a pause. Okay, and you can see today's volume is super huge. Okay, we don't know whether it's a buyer or seller win the game lah. Okay, so tomorrow is a crucial level. Okay, tomorrow is a crucial day. Okay, if they can close above 150, yeah, good. Okay, then you can see 20 cents already lah. But if tomorrow closing with is a bearish candle, then not so good lah. Okay, not so good already. Consider seller win the fight lah. Okay, so by looking at this, I will say, yeah, they do have chance, but come with the risk lah. Okay, in nature, as I mentioned on Monday, I see due to they don't have much volumes, so very hard to judge whether they can jalan in short term or not. Okay, you can see the volume is very low, so I expect they might go sideways. Okay, we need 1 day high volume. Only can see whether they got chance to push up further or not. Okay, otherwise I would say, okay, they might go sideways just like that lah. Okay, investor, yeah, operator, investor not so in. Okay, so you need more patience. Okay, but what I mentioned is a 190 to 20 cents is a max for them lah, tentatively. Okay, how about a capital A? Okay, capital A also come back to fill the gap, which is a 780. Okay, yesterday pump out with volume, today sell down with low volume, so for me it's still alright. Okay, as long as capital A above 735. Today closing price 755 right? So long they are above 735, should be fine. Okay, should be fine. Okay, MMAG. It's still okay, this one. Okay, I quite worried on this one, but so far they are still performing. Okay, MMAG above 60 cents, still okay lah. Above 60 cents, still okay. Okay, how about the Doufu? Okay, Doufu I think just some covered. Take note on 1 ringgit. Not so strong, okay? Not so strong already. Okay, not so strong. Monday is still alright, but today not so strong. DNO also tak begitu strong, okay? Macam the rebound macam no strength lah. Okay, so take note on the gap support 125. Okay, 125. Take note on 125. Okay, how about the SolarVest? SolarVest support 155. Okay, but these counters they are started to break below 200 MAs. So what I worry is they might change the trend, but okay lah, we need a confirmation 147 baru dangerous. Okay, so the next mission for them is they need to recover back above 163. Okay, they need to go above 163, only consider safer lah. Okay, how about the Greatech? Greatech tak cantik yet leh. Tak cantik. Rebound no strength. So they might come back to the gap support, maybe 123 or 112 level. Okay, so tak begitu strong lah. Okay, same as Inari. Open gap up, on Monday, and this few days more on profit taking activities. So expect they might come back to fill the gap. Inari take note on 166, the gap support. Okay, MACD point of view, I would say they likely go sideways lah. Or likely go sideways dulu. Okay, Mr. DIY. Okay, Mr. DIY is still fine lah. This one, we spotted it on Monday, right? Okay, they do have a breakout above 148, breakout above 150. Okay, even though yesterday is a small bearish candle, it's still alright. Okay, not really have a big sell yet. So today also neutral. Okay, as long as they are above 148, should be alright for the Mr. DIY. Okay, E and O. UWC we covered already. So E and O. Okay, E and O. Okay, despite this is a downtrend counters already, because they already broken down below 200 MAs. Right, so in short term, at least what we can see, they have volume on 8th of April and 15th of April. At least they must found a bottom at here. Okay, maybe you can see this is a double bottom, so-called double bottom lah. But yet to happen, they need to break through here, baru ada chance. Maybe I can put up for the 855. Okay, so you can see this is a W shape. Okay, yet to complete. Okay, they need to break through here, then they baru ada strength to go up further. Okay, so based on recent volume here and here, I think, yeah, maybe ada chance lah. Okay, MACD ada help sikit. So momentum, I think is yes. Okay, so I also need a safety level lah, 760. Okay, if they go below 760, I think tak begitu strong already. They might go to 70 cents level. Okay, so this one, resistant one, 815. Okay, they need to clear 815 first, then 855. Okay, once they can clear these two level, I think it's pretty good for them. Okay, means they might have their potential if they are able to break through. Sorry, wrong country. UWC neutral. Okay, open gap down, touch and take. Okay, still touch and take. Okay, I think this one the sound hit cover already. Okay, how about the Opstar? 10, 11, 14 ada volume, tapi they not. Okay, for this Opstar, they need to clear 660. Okay, but at the moment 570 is their immediate support lah. So from here you can see they're also doing like so-called double bottom kind of things, but for a valid double bottom, they need to clear this level 660. Okay, now they are still in the halfway. Okay, they're not really able to, not even able to break through 570 yet lah. Okay, so we take note whether they can break through here or not. If can, then we can see whether they can break through 660. Okay, if they can clear 660, this consider a double bottom breakup. Okay, so maybe have more price upside lah. Or otherwise, if they go back below 50 cents, they may go to 470 or even lower. Okay, Great we covered. Great. Okay, how about the IWCT? Okay, I think this one also a hype. Okay, so what happened? Okay, on Monday, they have volumes, pump out, breakout 355. Tuesday, neutral. Today, also neutral. Okay, but you can see today they do have a intention to break through 40 cents. But not successfully. Okay, gonna press down to 380. And yeah, I'm not sure whether they are taking the opportunity to do a pump on rumors and sell on news lah, right? So still worth to monitor, okay? So long the price above 355. Okay, still worth to monitor. At the moment, what I can see is they already accumulate somewhere around here, maybe. And this is the first pump, second pump, third pump, not able to clear 40 cents. Okay, so I think they might come back to retest the support lah. Okay, but yeah, as I said, as long as they are above 355, still worth to monitor lah. Okay, ASP. Penny stocks tapi ada volumes lah. 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 16. Okay, ada volumes. But this one is a penny stocks lah, huh? So I will say I will use today's low as my last defense 7 cents. Okay, above 7 cents. Still okay lah. Okay, but high risk this one. Okay, UWC, I think we covered already lah. Huh? We go for the agenda. Okay, this one is still alright lah. Okay, they already filled the gap. So this few days is more neutral. Take note on your immediate support lah, which is 760, 750. 99 speed mark. Okay, let's see. Uptrend lah. Not yet lah. Okay, not yet. But one thing I can say is they are no longer that bearish. Okay, you can see this is a downtrend. But you can see the downtrend started to slow down macam ini. Okay, for them to turn into uptrend, they need to go back above here. 215, 218. Okay, or to be easier, much easier for you to remember, 220. Okay, they need to go back above this level. Then maybe we can say they are changing into uptrend. Okay, only have potential lah. Okay, so if you're looking for maybe opportunity or what so either you wait for the breakout above 220 onwards. Okay, only plan for entry. Okay, otherwise what I worry is because they are like sideways within the box if we enter here, maybe they might continue sideways. What if they are not turning into uptrend, they are turning into sideways? Okay, if you enter either level, maybe you need more time. Okay, you need to wait. Okay, but yeah, if you cash rich and you have a lot patience, okay, yeah, I think no harm to wait lah. Okay, if happen they can come back down somewhere around 205 2 ringgit maybe you can start to plan for so-called accumulation now, slowly accumulate. But yeah, if speaking about change to uptrend, not yet. Okay, not yet. Okay, but if speaking about the selling pressures slow down, yes. Okay, a little bit bullishness, yes, but change to uptrend, yet. Okay, yet to confirm. Okay, to be confirmed. Okay, SDCG. Okay, Solar District Coding Group Berhad. Oh, this one is quite a new counters. September last year. Okay, they also affected. Okay, kena sell down, tapi recovered already lah. Now neutral. So this one, I will say these counters they are still within the zone. Okay, so seems like they are trying to defend a 495. They are trying to resist it by 560. Okay, so they are just in the sideway, and the volume quite consistent. I don't know what they want to do yet lah. Okay. Usually this kind of volume looks like a musical chair lah. Okay. But above 495 then okay lah. Because new counters I cannot read on their previous behavior. Okay, I don't know whether previously they have done anything funny or not. Okay, so this one maybe watch out on 495 lor. Stay above, still okay lah. Boleh tahan lah. Okay, how about the VS? Okay, VS, they also kena sell down, right? Kena open gap down. Okay, they almost, or we can say they already filled the gap. Okay, filled the gap, but they're not really going anywhere. Okay, recently you can see they just diam lah, same like our market. So for this VS, okay, it's speaking about the potential rebound. Maybe I can put a 2 level for you. Okay, 720, 735. Okay, this is a support zone. Okay, because they have a sell down here, they rebounded. So I expect if they can stay, maybe they still have potential to maybe hit the 20 MA, which is somewhere around 810, 815 lah. Okay, tapi if they go below 720, the rebound no strength already. The formation fail already. Okay, how about the VTROX? Tak cantik juga. Okay, VTROX kena open gap down. Okay, actually they also, I would say they also filled the gap already lah. But not much volume as well. And yeah, if you are like, they are still in a downtrend. Okay, they are still in a downtrend. So on the bright side, maybe we can say they are trading within this zone 230 to 230, 3 ringgit here sideways only. Okay, so yeah, if you have patience to wait, you can see 230 as your immediate support. Okay, how about the Kobe? Okay, not so suitable for trading lah, because if I see they not really have a trading opportunity. Okay, so Kobe just rebounded and they not able to clear the 118120 level and macam kena rejected down lah. So based on here, they need to supported by 110 lah. Okay, but I will say they are also not so strong. Okay, they are also not so strong. Okay, tofu we covered, and yeah, we can repeat again lah. Tofu, yeah, as mentioned before, Monday is still alright, but Tuesday onwards, they already go back below 20 MA, go back below 107. For me, tak begitu cantik. But if you're still interested with them, take note 1 ringgit. Okay, above 1 ringgit, still ada sikit-sikit chance lah. Below 1 ringgit, tak cantik already lah. Okay, dialogue. Dialogue is still weak. They not even go back to fill the gap. They gonna sell. Tested 115, bounce up, no strength, come back down. Okay, so you can see overall, okay, for dialogue, tak begitu, not so strong lah, I would say not so strong. Okay, still got room to fall, maybe. Okay, so take note 122 is your immediate support. Okay, 122 is your immediate support. Then 115, 108. Okay, and trend weak. Okay, downtrend weak. Okay, last one is a house bird. Wow, what happened yesterday? Open gap up, close low, high volume, but today neutral. They erased the raise already. Erase the loss. Okay, Carlsberg, these counters, at least we can see they found a bottom at 18 ringgit lah. Okay, also mini double bottom so-called lah. But the pattern yet to fully form. Okay, so for them to break through, they need to clear 1920. Okay, they need to clear 1920, only consider a double bottom breakout and also break out the 200 MAs. So you can see this is a so-called double mini lah. I would say is a mini double bottom lah. Okay, and yeah, if they can clear this level, maybe they got chance to challenge 20 ringgit or 20.5. Okay, so yeah, looking at the bigger pictures, at least we can see back in 2024, this is the support zone for them lah. Okay, so you can see last year also the same. Once they can clear this level, they boleh skyrocket up to 21 ringgit. So now also pending lah. If they can clear, then we can see 2050 2100. Okay, so yep, that's all for tonight lah. Okay, I believe due to recent market sentiment slightly weaker, a lot retailers started to give out or they try not to see the market. So we also need your help to share around and share the link, okay, and like the content so that the algorithm can push the video further. Okay, so thank you Sifu for having me here. If you're yet to download Sifu apps, please go and download now. They are available at the iOS and the Google Play Store, and also they do have a interactive live chat. For those who need a live chat, you can subscribe to their services. And for those who yet to join my Telegram, okay, you may screenshot this QR code and scan to join later. Okay, so thank you everyone and see you next week. Thank you.